Hola chicos, ¿cómo están? How are you guys doing?
Hola.
Hey, Vivian.
Chico wanted you guys to sing the opening lyric of Mamacita to her.
Mamacita, mamacita, qué bonita.
Mamacita, mamacita, qué bonita.
Hoy estamos aquí con los Black Eyed Peas, ustedes esperando en Instagram con tantas preguntitas. Vamos a hacer la entrevista bilingüe. We're gonna do this interview bilingual just like the song, although one of you guys speaks Spanish, the other two I feel like you guys have been learning along the way, haven't you? Chicos, vamos a hablar de su... ¿Se puede decir que regreso o no regreso? Sí es un regreso, ¿verdad?
No, this is an official. This is the way to come back. Like
This
we've
is
never
how you
left.
come back.
But as far as like popular culture, top 40, you know, the way that people remember the Black Eyed Peas, as far as like this song is going to be played everywhere, you know, it's hard to do that. Once you get to like I Got a Feeling level, and you've had a song play everywhere, usually popular culture is like, okay, I'm done. And when you take that break and you try to come back, it's like, oh no, you were the other era.
'Cause I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night.
But like to come back and your song like is playing again everywhere, and that we're really grateful, beyond grateful that people and DJs and folks are selecting to dance to our music on TikTok, or DJs are playing it, and when clubs start up again, you know, we got joints for the clubs.
Right. I mean, I saw this meme the other day and it was like, oh, the song is waiting for the clubs to open so we can go dance. And that's legit what's going on. But even though you guys released it, I feel like everyone's dancing at home and everyone's trying to make the best of their time. You guys obviously collaborated with Ozuna, who's one of like the hottest in the Latin scene, you can say. And Ozuna had done kind of his crossover when he did that song with Selena Gomez, Taki Taki. So this whole blending of languages and genres, it doesn't really exist, and you guys have been really good at that. How have you managed to evolve and like adjust to the times, even though it's just 7 years? I feel like 7 years, like reggaeton, Spanish music, just it really is up here, where even if you don't speak Spanish, like J Balvin said it once, like you don't need to know the language, it's all about the rhythm and dancing.
Yeah, being a student and a fan. So being a fan of it puts you to the perspective to just love it. And then being a student makes you study and take it serious.
Mm-hmm.
And then the artist, now that you've learned from what you love, now you get to add because you've studied all types of music. And that's where I think the fusion and the innovation comes in. And I think the J Balvins and the Ozunas of the world, they appreciate our innovation and open-minded to our perspective.
So you guys do have an upcoming album this summer. A lot of artists decided to kind of postpone their music releases. You guys, are you gonna go ahead and just go with the launch, or you guys are gonna wait, or?
People want joy. People want to they want to feel good.
And we're so thankful that even these times that we're able to provide some type of joy and music. And we were lucky enough to record a bunch of videos before this happened. So now we're still doing our thing, you know, doing our part and staying home, but, you know, talking to you and talking about the song. And it just, the communication within the people is more stronger now.
That's kind of how we managed to evolve with this whole situation. Like now we're connecting with artists who are at their home. I'm sure you guys would have never thought like, I'm gonna be doing interviews through video, but like, it really doesn't matter. Like nowadays we don't have to physically stand in line to wait for your new album. You just download it, you just stream it on Spotify. That all has changed and it keeps getting better, I feel like, for artists. How have you guys managed to take in all this new stuff like TikTok and Instagram and stories and all these different ways to connect?
To evolve into like Spotify and YouTube, it's been an amazing progression and evolution of how you ingest music. So for us, we've just, you know, been able to ride the wave, been able to put out music and content that is at the same level as we've always had, of high quality. And we're proud of collaborations that we have because the people that we collaborated with do high velocity of numbers in their YouTube views and in their Spotify viewership.
And this album, this song Mamacita, I produced this record with a friend of named Johnny Goldstein from Tel Aviv. And before coronavirus even kicked off, he and I produced the song over FaceTime.
Oh, really?
So this song was collaborated, like just making the beat, finishing the beat, like, no, give me a different version with this, or how about this keyboard? It was all done, you know, because he's in Tel Aviv, I'm in LA. I travel a lot, so he can't travel when I go from here to London. So we figured out a way to work over FaceTime. And so when coronavirus and the lockdown happened, we were laughing because we were like, now the whole world has to
do that,
learn to do what we've been doing since October.
I know, I share that feeling, you know, just being like a YouTube reporter. I've been doing this like from home this entire time, but a lot of the newscast people are like, you know, they don't know how to do a stream or a Zoom or a video call. So it's really a great way, I guess, to bring us all together and teach each other things and share how we've done things and managed to survive. A lot of people said like, oh, you know, the music industry is taking a toll. Sure, we probably can't go see the Black Eyed Peas in a month or two perform, but hopefully next year. And I feel like the preparation, it's giving us all some time to breathe, to prepare, to take it all in. Do you guys feel like that?
You know who's been a real, like, a little whisperer in my ear as far as like what to pay attention to is Becky G.
Okay.
So I've known Becky G ever since she was 13 years old, and I've watched her grow into the artist that she is. And so last year I went to her video shoot just to like, yo, so what's up, girl? Like, she was like, well, you know, because I told her that we wanted to do like this Latin collaboration album, and she was like, you know, it all happens over DM and WhatsApp. I'm like, are you freaking serious? She was like, well, a lot of the collaborations that I work on come from me reaching out to the artist, and we collaborate over DM and WhatsApp.
That's
and so
amazing.
Becky G, she's like, has been my secret little like whisperer.
Have you guys seen that meme that says if you come back from Mexico with WhatsApp, it's something to worry about?
Wow.
No.
Like if your man comes back from Mexico and he has a WhatsApp. But it's
Wow.
good to know that
Get it?
it's good to know that WhatsApp gets used to create collaborations, not just other things.
So I don't. Me no speak English. I don't know what you're talking about.
Sí sabes, will.i.am. Tú sabes de lo que
Inglés.
Sí sabes. Oye, y hablando de Becky G, todos aquí en Clever TV amamos a Becky G. ¿Colaboración con ella?
Yo no sé.
No sabes.
Secretos.
Creo que fue un hint. How was it? You guys showed up at the Maluma concert a couple of months back. How was that with Maluma?
That was the first collaboration that we did.
Mm-hmm.
The first person that we ever collaborated with in February of 2019
What was it, last year, right? Yeah.
was Maluma.
So right now, okay, we have the Osunas, the Maluma, we have Bad Bunny. How have you felt? Like Bad Bunny literally went, I mean, you guys have been in the music industry for so long. You see this kid, he literally, it took him like a year and a half to become one of the most streamed, one of the most this and that. When you guys see things like that and stories like that, how does it make you guys feel as artists?
It makes you feel like you got to take this shit, this new era. You got to be just as competitive. You have to be like at your best.
Mm-hmm.
You have to look your best. You have to write your best. You have to perform your best, produce your best. You have to socialize your best.
Look, it's the biggest culture musically and creatively, and it's like the world is turning into like multi-bilingual, you know?
Yeah. Obviously, you guys have always had Latino fans, but how do you think it differs? Like now that you're fully submerged in like the Latinos, not accepting your music because we've all have listened to your music since like you guys started, but now like accepting you guys singing Mamacita, que bonita in Spanish here and there and like incorporating it more. How have you seen, like, what's been the feedback from your fans?
I would say in 2004, Black Eyed Peas, we were playing arenas in Central and South America before we were playing arenas in the States. Like in 2010, Black Eyed Peas, we were playing Stadium Azteca in Mexico before we were playing stadiums in America. And we didn't have to sing in Spanish to have that success in Central and South America.
Right.
So this album is more showing appreciation for the careers that we've had in Central and South America. Like before, we didn't sing in Spanish. You guys love Let's Get It Started. You love I Got a Feeling. You know, we didn't have to sing like, you know, my humps. We didn't have to go mi culo, mi nalga, nalga, nalga. Like we didn't have to do that. We just did my humps. Like, you know, we didn't have to sing it in Spanish. It just played. So now this album is like, this is like showing gratitude and appreciation and making an effort to translate and communicate to, you know, to the area of the world that have always appreciated our music.
And just know that it doesn't go unnoticed, and it's very appreciated, by the way.
Thanks,
and I'm
Vivian.
so excited for like the pandemic to be over. Thank you guys so much for kind of sharing that positivity with the world and making us dance. I know the fans do want to know though, will Fergie make a cameo?
We love Fergie, you know, so right now this project, we're almost completed with it, and
Okay.
Fergie right now is being the best mom for little Axel, and we don't want to take that from her. Whenever Fergie's ready, we're here. But until then, we're just going to continue to push and create and collaborate. And the door is open for Fergie whenever she wants to collaborate and create.
We're going to be stalking you guys on social media because I need to know si van a colaborar con Becky G.
Thank
And
you, Vivian.
we want to see more Mamacita dance.
Yes, Mamacita, even though I'm not a good dancer, but I'll try.
Hey, I also want to say something, Vivian.
Yeah.
Like, I really want to like salute you, because even through quarantine, like, you're on fleek.
Oh my God, thank you.
You're there's a lot of people on quarantine right now. They're like, it. You don't, but you are like, you kept the fleek.
All right, let's take this out. Uno, dos,